We will see, guys. I tried to go live on this earlier, and the cellular connection would not connect. Are we live? It looks like we're live. I can see the chat and everything. Clipping this mic to the hat feels a little awkward, but it is the best way for me to keep audio consistent while we're doing this. Oh my God, guys, I was just driving around Clearwater, and oh my God, the fact that this house avoided major damage is incredible, but there is major damage throughout Clearwater, Florida. I did want to show you at least one of the craziest things that happened at my place, and that is this freaking tree that fell right the heck over into the pool. Now, I already this morning cut off all the branches that were actually sitting in the pool, but look at this. And guys, I am told, hold on, let me switch my camera mode here. Look, I'm told those are actually not power cables. Those are like cables, phone cables, and that the power cables, if they are power cables, are up higher. But I am not allowed to cut this tree down. I have got to wait for the power company to come and take care of it. And somehow, my house did not lose power. Now look, this tree did not even break. It straight up fell. Look, hold on. It just tipped. Look, it just straight up tipped over in the high winds and the soft dirt. And yes, indeed. And when I woke up this morning, this pool was straight mud brown. I've added a ton of chlorine to it. I swapped out the filter. You can see actually my pool furniture. We put the pool furniture, the patio furniture, we put it in the pool to protect it from the wind. And it's still down there. The water's starting to clear up. I'm going to show you some of the other damage to the fence around the other side of the house here. But look at this. When I came out this morning, actually it was last night I came out, when I first saw it, I was like, holy Lord. Now guys, last night when I was doing my live stream, it was from that table right there. It was just from that table. I basically have used this this whole screened-in canopy got demolished last night. That's why it looks like a disaster. But there it is. Okay, let me show you. So these are some swings that I've got an arborist buddy of mine who over the years comes over and cleans up the canopies and the weak branches, and one time he came over and helped us hang these swings from this tree about 30 feet up. But the swings themselves are basically missiles and are like perfect little length to crash through this window. And this is actually the window of the room that I film in. So we took the swings off of the ropes and tied the ropes up and tied them to sandbags. Now look, you see this big beast here? This is one of the trees that I was worried might fall over. And I gotta tell you, it didn't fall over. But I do not remember the tree having that lean on it like that. And I don't know if it's just me, but the earth to the right looks a little low and the earth to the left looks a little high. Heather and the girls couldn't quite remember if it used to lean that much, but it is a beast. It is one of these big Florida live oaks. And yeah, actually these two trees are the ones that I was like, holy cow, if those fall over onto the house, I'm cooked. Okay, now, this big live oak right here is the one I was actually worried about, because every time we have a storm that comes through, part of this tree likes to fall off. It is not a very, very healthy tree. In fact, you can see right there, that fell off in last week's storm, okay? And look, this is my neighbor's fence. This is partially fallen over. And you'll see over here it's just demolished. Because, oh yeah, look, the fence totally demolished. And over here it's actually worse. Because look, part of the tree that likes to fall apart every time a storm came through, gone done did fall apart when the storm came through. I think this branch right here was from last week, but this one right here is fresh. And let's see, yep, look, it broke off right there. Boom. No, this is not my Scientologist neighbor. That's at the other house. Scientologist neighbor is at the other house. And look, I mean, again, like, yeah, it took out a fence. You can see he boarded up all of his windows, and he got out of here yesterday. Look, took out the fence. But again, look at the near misses, guys. No damage to the house itself. Totally lucky. Okay. And yeah, look, we got a branch falling right there. And I'm going to show you some of the front yard stuff. Look at this. Look at these big old live oaks that just for some reason, there's something, and you know, there's something about these big old live oaks that I think they're sick. They're just kind of slowly dying. Things are constantly falling off of this tree. You can see how big it is. It's massive, it's old. And I'll just show you some stuff here, you know. Look at this freaking huge branch that just, let's try to figure out where it came from. You got one branch up there that's fallen off, but it's been caught in the canopy and it's just waiting to come down. Look, this is a branch that fell off in last week's storm, right there. And I could walk around this tree just showing you branches that have just snapped the hell off. So, and then look, we just decide we don't want to be a branch anymore and we snap the hell off. Let's see where this one came from. You can see way up there, that's where one fell off some time ago. You can see way up there, things have snapped off there. And you can see this bad boy snapped off right there. And I don't know, where do we think this guy came from? Huh. Oh, there it is. Did it just snap off right there? Wow. And look, I took a video. I wish I could share with you guys the video of this street last night. This is just purely from the wind, guys. This sign did not get knocked over by a branch. That is purely from the wind. I had bought these new super heavy railroad ties to kind of a point front yard here, and they were floating in the middle of the street. And if I can maintain a connection, I'm going to try to walk you through this park here. This entire street was a river. Actually, I'm going to show you where it came up to. Oh, almost stepped in a puddle. Hey, I'm live. I'm going to keep you guys off camera. Okay. So not only was the entire street a river, the water came up to just a few feet in front of this front porch. The water came up to about where you see that cup lid right there. And the wind damage to the house, thankfully, was limited to tearing up the soffit on this front patio. Could be much worse, you guys. Could be much, much worse. All right, well, I said I'm gonna try to keep them off camera, so I am. Let's step over to the park. My girls told me that the opposite side of the park is like half underwater. So let's see if we can maintain connection over there. I just went to Publix to try to get a couple boxes of wings. Oh my God, the line must have been about 100 people long. The food wasn't even done cooking. I said, nope, not today. I'll be back later. This is a beautiful city park, and it was built with some giant areas for water to collect. You can see it's not too bad in here, but crews were already through this park. Just dozens and dozens of city workers in the Parks and Rec department were already out here this morning, chopping up trees. I can tell you that I just drove up and down Cleveland Street between Keene, between Highland and Belcher. Just massive trees, just tipped over and just fallen, just huge root balls coming out of the earth. Some of these trees just fell right across the main thoroughfare. Crews were out there today chopping up all the trees, getting those roads open. Absolute, holy crap, look how high the water is. Holy crap, look how high the water is. This got to be 8 feet higher than it usually is. Holy cow. It's pretty beautiful, right? This lake's got a bunch of statues around it. The city contracted with an artist to make these metal statues, and the girls told me that half of them are underwater. Oh my God, this thing must have been underwater last night. Wow. What do we got here? Look at this. Holy cow, where did that come from? Look at it. Where did it even come from? Oh, it just broke off. Wow. No, there's no gators in this lake. I mean, it's safe to always assume there's gators in any standing body of water in Florida, but I've never seen a gator in this lake. Oh, look at this. You can usually walk right up to these things. Wow. Wow, I bet that was underwater last night. Oh shit, I can't even walk through because the water's too high. Wow. Oh my goodness. I might have to bust out the canoe. Hey, we've got a new easy canoe entrance. How about that, folks? Whoa. This is normally a sidewalk. That's what happens. The soil gets super saturated. The winds last night were unbelievable. Let me try to walk around. Maybe there's another way. See, here's another example of a giant, beautiful live oak. I think it's a live oak. Wow, this one fared really well. This one, just gorgeous, these trees. These are the dog parks. They've got them separated by weight. You know, different parks, different sections of the dog park blocked off for different weights of dogs and levels of aggression, you know. Small, friendly dogs. Dogs 20 to 35 pounds. Hi. I guess one good thing about the storm is in the wake of the storm, the weather is actually freaking gorgeous. I mean, it might be low 70s right now. It's usually high 80s, low 90s. Let's see if I can get through. Hopefully we can. Oh, they got it blocked off. Yeah, but is it locked? Let's see. Oh, it's chained up. Okay. There's another way around, guys. There's another way around. This city park here, if you run around it on the outside, on the sidewalks, not the internal paths, it is exactly 1 mile. So this used to be my go-to, because the house that I live in is on one side of the park, and the house that Heather and the girls live in is on the other side of the park. So we're literally just a quarter mile from each other. And you can walk straight through the park to get from house to house, so it's pretty cool. Oh, I see someone just asked if I went to buy the sandcastle yet. No, that's what I should do. I'll pop over to downtown Clearwater when I'm done here. That'll be a separate stream. So here's the other side of the dog parks. A lot of the stoplights are out. I mean, the city crews have been doing an amazing job getting everything cleaned up and cleared away and as safe as possible. Oh, wow, look, it's underwater. We can walk up here, get as close as possible. If you're watching right now, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. Okay, let's see. Wow. Oh my God. The depth perception here is a little off. So, wow. That's incredible. Okay, let's keep going here. Oh my God. I have never seen water here, ever. Perhaps this ditch here is here for drainage reasons. I've never seen water in it before. Oh my goodness. Wow. Can you see the sidewalk? It is crazy. I mean, that other, like that must have been, the main one must have been under last night.
It must have been, yeah.
Because the one over there is like, it's literally just like a foot away from being under.
You got so lucky though.
I know. You too. I'll show you one thing, guys. Most of you probably never seen this before. This is one of Clearwater's more recent veterans memorials. You want to see something gross? Scientology has a plaque here, even though Scientologists don't even let their members join the military. I think someone just recognized me. I'm trying not to get into a conversation, but let's see. Here we go. Church of Scientology in honor of veterans. Oh, look, there's one of the statues half underwater. Whoa, bike racks. It's actually kind of nice to be able to get this close to the water. Getting close to this lake usually feels a little dangerous because it kind of has a steep drop off and it always feels like it's easy to fall in. So, I don't know, it feels kind of nice to be honest. Okay, let's see. All right. Wow. Thank God for these little grass mounds so we can actually get through. Wow, I bet that parking lot was underwater last night. Wow. Uh-oh, getting a little shallow here. Oh, I don't want to get wet. Oh, it's getting shallow. Hi, duckies. Hi, little duckies. Uh-oh, this one's hurt, I think. All right. Okay, I got one for you. I'm gonna walk down one of these side streets. I'm gonna show you guys a massive tree that just straight up toppled over. If you guys don't mind walking with me for a few minutes. I'll go quick. Ripped up the whole root ball, ripped up the driveway it was standing next to. What's really amazing though is how much damage didn't occur in this neighborhood. It's amazing that this neighborhood kept power. I see someone asking, is this a Scientology neighborhood? Very few Scientologists live in this neighborhood. A handful. The real Scientologist neighborhood is called, well, it's kind of known as the Presidential District. And it's a little closer to downtown. And trying to get myself mentally oriented to the map. I think it's a little north of downtown. It's called the Presidential District because all the streets are called like Washington and Jefferson and some of the other presidents that I can't remember right now. But that's where it's like, I don't know, 80 to 90% Scientologists living down there. For no other reason than that it's a nice, quiet, upscale neighborhood that's close to the base. It's just kind of over the decades just become more and more saturated with Scientologists. It's a very desirable place to live if you're an upper middle class Scientologist. Damn, this was farther than I thought, but we're getting there, folks. This is a storage facility that was put up about 4 years ago. This was specifically put in for storm reasons, this little retention pond here, and it's finally served a purpose. All right, just wait till we get to this tree, guys. Just a couple more minutes. Yeah, this whole neighborhood was kind of built in the 50s and 60s. All the houses pretty much built around the same time. Before it was developed, I believe it was was it a magnolia farm? Oh boy, here it is, guys. Here it is. Look at this beast. Oh, just some missing roof shingles. Look at this. Holy hell. Bye-bye irrigation system. When I say this neighborhood has gotten so lucky, can you believe that this beast fell in a way where it did not hurt anyone or anything? Incredible. Incredible. I know people are saying the roots not that deep, but look, they're also snapped off. So the roots go deeper. I don't think that's a live oak. I could be wrong. It doesn't look like the other live oaks. And I saw a roof over here, but you know what? This had to be a roof that was already in the middle replaced. I don't think the hurricane's responsible for what you're about to see here. Casey Cat, you're asking where the incoming hurricane is expected to make landfall. Is there another hurricane coming? If so, I haven't heard about it yet. Yeah, that's a house that's already being renovated, and hurricane's not responsible for that. Now this house might have recently changed hands, but this was a Scientologist living here for a long time. It's kind of like one of the biggest, most expensive houses in this neighborhood. It's kind of out of place. There's no comps for it in this neighborhood. I think they bought it at a foreclosure auction for like $300,000, and then they put a bunch of work into it. See, now these are the hurricane shutters that you want, the Kevlar. The Kevlar and the clips. Much more convenient than the plywood, but much more expensive as well. There's a proper plywood job right there. All right, let's head back towards the park. October 16th, Hurricane Nadine. No thank you, we're closed. Return to sender. Cancel that order. I haven't heard about that. What is today, the 10th? Supposed to get another hurricane in 6 days? No thank you. Look, there's a pool covering that survived. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. I'm impressed. I see people asking, do people keep plywood in their garages just in case? Yup. That's exactly what they do. Not only do they keep the plywood in their garages, but the plywood is pre-cut and labeled for which window it goes on. So all you gotta do is throw in the screws. Okay, look at this. We had another one, this one's already been chopped up. This one's already been, hey there, look at that. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Someone's already been a bit busy little beaver chopping this bad boy up. Was this across the whole street earlier?
It almost got there.
Yeah?
It was probably about the length of a feet.
Did the city chop it up or you guys did?
No, it was the guy.
Wow. Amazing. Some of these lots on this street are so wild. Look, I mean, what, they go about 200 feet? What freaking crazy. There's some houses in this neighborhood that I thought, man, if someone would just buy it, landscape it, spruce it up, it would be freaking gorgeous. Look at this corner lot. This corner lot is massive. And it's not landscaped and the house isn't kept up, but this corner lot here could be like one of the crown jewels of this neighborhood. It's truly incredible. Here's one of these other just giant trees where the power lines literally run through the tree. I do not know how our neighborhood kept power. Guys, look at this. Literally, can you guys see the power lines? They literally run through the frickin' tree. Now, unless someone's gonna tell me those aren't power lines, those are cable lines, which I guess I just can't tell the difference anymore. Another beautiful corner lot. This is one of my friends in this house. She keeps her house gorgeous. Usually, I mean, obviously it's a mess now, but she's got one of the nicest. She's got like a landscape architect that plans out her stuff. I'm jealous of her front yard. Look at this gorgeous brand new roof that didn't even lose a shingle. There's some quality work for you. Oh damn, these guys got a standing seam roof. Casey Cat, I see a question. Did the Scientology buildings take any damage? I'll jump down to downtown Clearwater after this. I like those standing seam roofs. I don't like that color, and they're expensive as hell, so I'd probably never get one. But I love them. A black one, sometimes red looks good. Uh-oh. Who do we have here? That's Heather. So a lot of people ask me, why do you still live in Clearwater? And I say, well, basically just because of my kids. But look, guys, it's pretty gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, when the weather's nice, which is for like 16 days out of the year, it's an amazing place to live. I mean, this is basically my front yard. It's beautiful. All right, let's walk through the center of the park. We didn't really walk through the center of the park yet, and we'll go back to the other house, and I'll jump downtown and see what's going on there. This entire park's only a few years old. It got newly renovated I think it was from the money that the city of Clearwater got from one of the Exxon oil spills. The oil company had to fork out a bunch of money for damages, and Clearwater took that money, and one of the things they poured it into was a complete new renovation of this park. So I know it's going to be on their priority list to get this park back to tip-top shape. And honestly, that's why they've been out here today doing so much hard work. This park really is one of the crown jewel public parks of the city of Clearwater. Other than Coachman Park in the main downtown core on the bluff, this is like their number 2 park. Holy good, but Jesus. Okay, this is an incredible view. So normally we didn't just go through a hurricane. It doesn't look like a war zone. But normally this path is clear, and these are just a beautiful arch of live oaks to walk through. Tons of amazing shade. Guys, for you wildlife experts out there, how do any birds or bird nests survive storms like this? Like, any birds that had nests in these trees, how is it even possible that any of them are still there? Like, are the birds smart enough just to kind of fly a couple hours north or south until the storm blows through? I've always wondered. Oh my God, this is a new fence. This fence did not used to be here. Oh, I guess they got tired of people climbing on this tree. Oh my God. I clearly don't get out enough. First of all, how fucking beautiful is this tree, you guys? Pardon my French, but wow, they've turned the tree into a little bit of an attraction. This fence was not here like a month ago. Yeah, we've even taken like a bunch of family pictures on this tree and stuff. Like sitting on the branches or hanging from the branches. Wow. I gotta tell you, putting a fence around it makes it seem so much more regal. Respect the tree. Put some respect on its name. How you doing? How long has this fence? You live in the area?
Yeah.
I have never seen this fence before.
It's about a week old.
A week old. I knew it. I was like, I guess I don't get out of the house enough. Wow. Oh, it's 2. What? I swear to God, this did not used to be 2 trees. Since when is this 2 trees? Someone's working some magic out here. Wow. A big beast like that still standing. Look, even these little plants like here, these little plants like these, manage to survive. Amazing. I get amazing. Well, I saw someone that might be my younger brother. I cannot quite tell. But I'm not going to make it awkward, because it could be a stranger. I don't talk about my younger brother much. He's still a Scientologist in good standing, even though he's not really a Scientologist. He's just in good standing, which just means he's not declared. But he has disconnected from me and my mom so that his dad won't disconnect from him, because his dad and his stepmom are very dedicated Scientologists. And he lives just a couple miles away. Haven't seen him in years. Since the last time I saw him, he's gotten married. He's got a little daughter. Just imagine, his little daughter could have 3 beautiful older cousins to play with. But no. Thanks to Scientology, they don't get to know each other. So I run into him every now and then at the grocery store and stuff, and I say hi, I give him a hug, but that's about it. All right, folks. Thanks for taking the tour of the neighborhood with me. And I think I'll pop down to downtown Clearwater and see what it looks like down there. All right, guys.